Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, playing some more Factorio, and we got some issues, like this train track issue. Slight problems. Not ideal placement there. And then I did double down dumb this way and kind of removed the line. Thank you guys for pointing those fun features out in the comments. And this would be a broken line here. That would have been what was probably causing the grief, I imagine. Yeah, he can't get through there to turn around, so we can't use that line at all. Alright, that's being solved. I'm just checking to see if there's any other spots I screwed up with the sulfuric acid. Oh yeah, wait a second. Right there as well. This is the down line here that's not ready. Gotta hate when your down line's not ready. That in here can be solved. That has been solved. The crude is it's technically still here, but doesn't need to be because it's not coming this way anymore. We'll head down towards the tracks, which this should follow. Oops. Sulfuric acid line does need to be in here because it's the feed for... Yeah, buddy, hop in. It's the feed for the uranium supply. Oh wait, did I cut that off or is it still working? Are these still mineable? No, everything is just packed. What did I break? I probably broke the line itself. I gotta check these things because Drake does tend to make a small mistake here and there. You're just compressed with... Oh my gosh. Why are you not working? Oh, because you're actually... Huh. That doesn't work at all, does it? Odd. I never thought that 3 or 4 of them would end up there, but of course it does. Why does that happen? Aren't you supposed to be on the other side, lads? Aren't you? You're supposed to, like, how did you get there? I don't get how they ended up there. If they loop through, can they end up on the other side? I suppose they... Yeah, but that wouldn't matter. Because they'll come here and... I don't have a clue how they ended up back on that other side. Must have switched something weirdly at some oddball timing. But that's right. Alright. Now you're back at it. You guys are back at it. You got what you need. We're good there. Okay. You are going to stockpile that at some point, I suppose. Your outputs are entirely crammed up. Maybe we take those off earlier? Nah, it's fine. These guys are running again. We're okay. I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to go like this and double back down on that for those. Right there. Alright. That is solved. What's the next disaster I screwed up on? The train running out of fuel. That was a fun thing, yeah. Everybody loved that one, I'm sure. At least we got these super fast feet. Do I have 4 of them in there? Yeah, I got 4 super fast feet. And I like this layout better. Let's do that. In there. We don't have enough shields. Definitely make more shields. Can I do that? Where is it? Not here. Another battery would be great. Another big roboport would be great as well. I'll make those. Go. Alright, you friend. Got in. Thought I was going to run myself over, but I got in. Fuel's low on the train. That's interesting. It's got a little fuel bar. Up and around. Swing to the end. A little far. A little out of the way, but that's fine. Logistics and tracks. It's a real thing. Alright, and out we go. You're good. Now you got what you need. Oh, and they're empty. They don't take long to fill, do they? Okay. That's impressive. You know what we might as well do? There. And we'll put in the greens just to do that faster. Cut and paste. And paste. Good. Okay. Anything more I need? You need 10 of those. We now have enough for it. 2 shields is great. The lasers... Did I not make any? I thought I made some lasers, but maybe I didn't. And they're back again. And the tanks are empty. That's how fast those guys empty those tanks. Holy. Okay, that's good. That's a lot of oil is going to be sitting in here. Now, today, let's see if we can get a functional... Oh, right, I need another fusion reactor in my pocket. That's what I needed. That's what Daddy needs in his back pocket. Another fusion reactor. This is a Mark II battery, which I cannot have another one. The RoboPort can go down here. A shield there. I have 5 lasers on the top. Can't make any more. Don't need that. Don't need those. You know what? I will actually do that because I can drop more my legs. I can drop my legs off. I can disconnect my legs at some point. I'll take that. No, I will not. I lied. I'll take that. Second shield. And maybe another RoboPort, but maybe not. Yeah, I'd like to get to another RoboPort, but for now we'll do another laser. And then we'll put a reactor in here. So basically the battery pack can go up in here somewhere, as well as the... I don't know if the belt immunity is that important to me right now. Battery. Probably fine for the robot. You know what? I don't need the other fusion reactor quite yet. But if we go into battle, we'll need a fusion reactor here, 2 more, 2 shields here, and probably 2 more lasers. Or maybe just a shield and a laser. I'm not sure. Belt immunity is not needed while in battle. So, yeah, that's fine. All right, now, off that topic, we are going to make these guys. This is sort of the deal that we want with these pipes. Although, not sure how many we want. If I were to do this, and say we built it, not sure how many we build of this. Somewhere up here. Okay. You're going to have it run this way. But I need room for that. Let's say it's there. And let's say, just let's say that we do this for all of them. All 3 of those are those. And then let's just say... I know I'm going to annoy you with that, aren't I? Okay, this. Now I can't put one over here to boost that. But I can put them this way. I don't know how fast we get this thing going. How much oil it consumes. 5 seconds. Consumes 100 oil in 5 seconds. That's fine. Like this. And let's see if we can get... I think probably 5 of those is going to be enough. Like that. And then we put speed mods down the edge. Like this. Not like that. That one's fine, but let's go ahead with a copy of down in here. Go with just a good old copy right there. That beast. That beast. Does it catch the building? It does. Okay, good. There we go. So those guys in there. We don't have room to put in the... Power won't fit there. That's fine. You're okay if I put another one of these batches in. Right here. That is entirely fine. Yes. And then I can actually go like this. We'll go there. For that. Place that again. And there we go. Now, that's going to be notably faster than what's here. Well, that's actually the same as this, isn't it? It is, but the flow through is the issue. I don't know that these guys... Alt? No, Alt. Well, that's cool. I never noticed how... I don't think I've ever seen these guys without their thing on them. Never noticed, anyways. We're not getting enough crude in here at all. From this system. So I'm curious how much these guys are going to consume now. So let's put in the power lines needed. Like that. And here. There, okay, like that. Here. Here and here. Nope. There. 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 I want to match it, okay? It's important. It's totally not important. You guys do not connect, though, do you? You're just not connecting, you know? We're just not connecting. This is here. Linked up, link up, maybe. That can go in there, that can go in there. Now they're all linked. Okay. Now, this line is going to have crude coming out here on a pump. And this one's going to have crude coming out here on a pump. Like, there. Something like that. And that. Okay. You're gonna go there. Nope. You can just go there. And you can go there. Each of you. You don't even need a pole like that. You can go here. Okay. You've got oil flow. Were you full? You filled the line instantly. Of course you did. Okay, no problem. And then, oh, those buildings aren't made, are they? Well, let's take out this old mess here. Old friendly right here can go away. And here, since she's now obsolete, make sure to try not to break too many lines in the process here. That is the water line, I hope just for that. Nothing else was taking water off this? You're taking water separately off the other line. No, you're not. Yeah, that one feeds there. Okay, I think that's fine. And you guys were what? Was this the oil? Was this the crude line feed? It was. Okay, clean that up. And that. And those. All of this can go, provided I'm not breaking the wrong thing this time. Hi, train. Bets on how long it takes Drake to get squished by a train. Get him in the comments. And that there. Actually, I haven't done it much in the last number of series, which is an improvement. And that is a very busy train. Very, very busy train. That's took me less time to do than I expected. That's good. Zoom along the train tracks. Now, do you guys actually take time to load up over here? Yeah, they're not actually producing enough to keep it. He's sucking every ounce that this thing can produce. And the pumps are running full tilt. That is excellent. So I need to basically consume oil as fast as this is getting pumped in here. And it's all full. Wow. That's a lot of oil in that system. If I actually go up here and I go to like pretend to delete this, how much is it? 1.1 million accrued in that line alone. That doesn't connect to the other one. So you have your crude line fed up there. That's all cleaned out. We have our supplies or outputs here are not necessary. These ones are. Let's just go north. Oops. There. Don't care about this iron supply up here. There we go. You. And an offshore pump. Oops, not what I meant to click. There we go. One of these. Two of them actually. One goes there, and the other can come... honestly, you can do this straight on down. Except for it's going to go right here. There. All the way up. Good. To there, that's fine. And there. Okay, the robots will take care of that. That'll put water lines in. Now, do I need to compress them? I don't know. I don't know if the offshore pumps need to push more water. How much does it take for a recipe for water? Is it the same amount? It's 50 water. It's half as much water as oil. This is now compressed line outputting, supposedly. It should have water connected. This one now has water connected, and it's got apparently enough... Oh, it filled the lines. Okay. So now we have these guys able to produce. What rate are you going to produce at here? It's a base is a 5-second build. Do you have all the mods? You do. So you have 200... What? 205%? Okay. A little odd. 5. Yeah, I mean, they're as many as we can fit along that backside. Now, we could put more in if we did this differently, I suppose, but that replaces the one that we had, just the one that we had down there. And we need light oil and cracking and whatnot. So, I think what we'll do is a similar setup to this. We can make this, but just make it so that we can extend it, right? Make this duplicatable. Now, this would need a separate input for oil, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. That's not as much space as I was thinking I had. Not as much as I thought I had. There's a... Oh. Odd. Right, okay. Totally forgot that that's even there. So, let's do this. And let's throw a pump in to drain that. Because that doesn't lead anywhere at all. I don't know if that used to lead somewhere, but certainly does not. I know it used to. There used to be some use to that thing, but we'll dump that out. The light oil is feeding this way. It needs to keep feeding that way, but it doesn't have to come down all the way there. If we duplicate this above, then we need separate input feeds, which is fine. This whole thing will need another set there with another set of oil feeds. These guys can pump into the back end of this. Probably okay. When they do, we then have more oil. Okay, let's do this again then. Copy this beast right here. And I think you're okay to put this right on top of the water line. It will bring separate ones in then, right? No. That out of there and that out of there. That guy can go as well. Now this is going to be... Do we even need it to be there? Yeah, we can... We get oil in separately. Yes, from the top, right? No problem. can we get oil out separately? Yes, from the sides. That's okay. I don't know about the water. I think the water situation will be fine. So, this oil does not go connecting through the other one. This oil does not connect through the other one. We'll bring it through the top. Or somewhere, I suppose. That's fine, let those fill in. The water line is going to come in from the north. And it'll be fine, correct? Yes, it'll be perfectly fine. If it just does that, whoop, like that guy, and you're going to need another connection because you won't quite reach. There, that's your water line. And the oil line has to come in where? I mean, I can put it through the top for the other half. I don't 100% know that that's necessary. Have it separate that way, but if you could be so kind as to do this instead. And that. Lovely. This guy has one feed there, and the other can go, I suppose, this way? I don't really want that to go up there. No, I don't. I want, that. And then not even there, there to there. This can go north. Okay, and we'll have that and this. You connect pipe there. Okay. So this pipe can be the top line, I suppose. And it can go off this way to feed this guy. I think this is going to give enough volume. That will provide a pump pumping to the west. Pump crude through there aggressively. Probably even more aggressively than need be if I do that. That's one pump to the top, and the other guy can come in from here. No, you can go there, that's fine. One, two, three, four, five. The other connection is right there to there. To there. That's better. Good. That connection will go in there. Now you got oil in the top. The one goes up and around with a couple pumps. This guy probably should have a pump as well. You know, just because. Compression! It's not necessary, I'm sure. But and I kind of don't mind the idea of also compressing the water lines. At some point. Like about here. There. And you give water there, and good job. Well hit, Drake. Well hit. You managed to not get anything connected there. Good job. Okay. So, unnecessary, possibly, but it's just a pump. And I'm not a pro at this, so as you can probably tell. So it's probably okay to just risk it. Now, that's a problem. They only output to the top. Oh, and to the bottom. Okay, so we want to have, then, a spot for our sulfuric acid. Or, sorry, yeah, our petroleum jelly, our petroleum gas, and our liquid Our light oil and our heavy oil, pardon me. And then our lubricant. Now, you guys are still pumping. We will replace you very shortly. In fact, that's 6 of them right there. And the rest there. Okay. I would like this exact system right here. This exact piece right here for our heavy oil. Now, you're not produced, that's not enough lubricant. You're going to need more machines than that, but lubricant is kind of our lowest priority. So it should be up top. I can make an entire extra set of this up here somewhere. So in this general area, I think maybe we'll make the lubricant. I really want to think this spacing through so that I'm not being stupid with the layout. The cracking needs a lot of room, doesn't it? Because the cracking is going to also have speed mods and all the rest. So I don't know the ratios with these mods. So if you guys could give me some feedback on that, that would be lovely. Not necessary, but I always appreciate the math and the layout. So at the end, if we've got of this episode, probably next episode, at the end of that, we've kind of got an idea how much we're doing. Do we put the other one here and then go north of that, or no? No, we can go vertically with this. We can always add in another water line when needed. We go vertically with this for another setup here, which can be pumped up and around, and then if we need to, or when we need to. I could do another one here, but I don't want to compress them, cram them in any more than they need to be. That didn't need to be that crammed. Could have left myself some more room to work with. What I need, however, is for our light oil to be cracked into petroleum at some sort of proper rate. If, for instance, we could get a temporary output here. Like that to redirect this line. It will now take light oil off there. It's fine. That is the defenses for the base, so we probably shouldn't leave that for too long without its friends. So we gotta do this. Okay, so we need a light cracker jacker, and I need it to be expandable. So we're gonna start this beast right down. If I use this space in here for storing the oils, then maybe a bit of space for these, probably a path or two, some number like that. Give myself a bit of room to work with. Wouldn't hurt. Probably could hurt, but you know, pretend it's okay. You know, something like this. Give myself some room to work with, I think. Okay. Give myself some sort of grid to think about. Now, these guys need to have a amount of this, which will be at the edge, obviously. And then the biggest one there, the first one there means this tile right here is our furthest north. This tile. Now, are you... We're standing right below us. Yeah? Okay. There's the actual... Okay. Now, go ahead with this thing. This would have to cover on that tile for it to work. Which is fine, because it's a 2 tile. That covers it. Okay? And then the other side can also be sped up. Right? This here can go immediately. Right there. Now, I don't know how many of these we're going to need. And I don't know what we're going to do to our power doing this. probably next episode or two we're going to have to crank our power back up. That's okay like that. And then the same beast right there. How that works, I think. Right? And then we just do this a couple times. I don't know how many. I know we're out of time though. Now all of these are going to be controlled. The feed on these are going to be controlled by the volume of oil in some part of the system. Some part of the system somewhere. This is a water line. We're going to feed that baby up top. I've got one somewhere, right? Yeah, look at that. Okay. We're good on the water if we do this. I do this. How far back is it? Wait a second, is the light oil or the water? Water is the closer one to here. You up like this. This is your point here. There. Get that water line in. I'll go up north and make sure it happens. You're connected up somewhere. Those are unnecessary. That's fine right there. This guy isn't. Let's just get rid of those. I will put you there, 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 and a water pump, an offshore pump, right there. There you go. Give me my water line. You guys will take care of the rest of that, I presume. Go bots, go! And I will actually draw a power... Hi. There and there. Put one of these in there. Put this in. Darn, doesn't reach. There and there. Good. Okay. Alright, that brings the water line down like this. That's enough to get it connected. Light oil is going to have to go in here and then crack up. Ha ha ha! See what I did there? And that's terrible, I'm sorry. The light oil to the petroleum, kind of maybe should have done it the other way, but that's fine. I actually do want the petroleum on the lead here. The petroleum is going to go from here down to some sort of petroleum storage somewhere down here. It's not a bad spot for it, I suppose. And adjust it if needs be. That's the output for the petroleum. Now this guy needs a power line. All these need power lines. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? Oops. Okay, so this isn't necessary then. These two do this differently. You are going to have a power need right there. That works. That lines you all up. Jiggery-doo. All in there, good. Now, the exact same thing is going to go along here. Is this guy going to get the boot? I think he might. Because we might as well do that. Now, it's not in logistics, but I mean, it's going to have to do. We are, however, out of time, so we'll continue with this tomorrow. These guys are getting, apparently, speed modules, which is not what I want them to do. I think I want them to have efficiency mod or productivity modules. So let's change that up. Do I have any on me? I do. So you guys are going to go prod mods. Fortunately, can't just copy over that, can I? Oh, there was an upgrade. No. Can I? Upgrade planner. Can I copy this? I don't think I can copy. Anyways, that's fine. there, there. Going, there, and there. Alright. Something like that. Now, I'm not sure how much that's going to output. I know these are all going to be crazy fast. They don't even have their systems online over here yet. They're just like this, aren't they? Something, something. That, except for they're not quite that way over here. Interesting. Ah, yes, of course, because the feed changed. Of course it would have, because of the water lines. How about we copy this so that I can not have to duplicate them later. I can just slap them down. This gets out of here. And then I place that on top of a previous line like that. Boom. Good. Like that. Okay. A little harder than necessary, but done. That connects the system there. These do not link somehow. I'm not sure why. It's okay. Now they do. Alright, so the next unit is going to be another one of these, but it's going to not do light oil. It'll be doing a different instruction. So if I copy this, and we'll do that in the next step, we'll get that, let that run until the next episode or whatever we're going to do. Get that going anyways, and it can go, should go exactly here. Exactly, not there, exactly here. Big bada boom. Aha! I'm going to take out the unnecessaries here because we don't want these running if they're not, oops. They're not being used. This will go out. And this. Okay, so that would then, instead of what it is now, these would be converted into a heavy oil to light oil cracking. Okay, well that's going to be it for today. We're going over again. So, here we are, 70 episodes in, and we're upgrading our oil a little bit now. Now, I don't know if these ratios are going to work. It won't really matter. It'll be overkill on the power demands. Of course, we'll use a copious amount of power if these are not necessary. But I'll look at it. Look at your suggestions on both the math and the build over this episode and the next one. And when we kind of get to the point where it's semi-functional. Right now, the light oil is shut off. I'm a little concerned about that. The light oil over here is shut off. So let's grab that line somewhere and reconnect him, because that was probably a premature silliness. And I should do that before I forget. If I don't do it now, I will oops, and I will forget, and then oops will mean giant holes in the walls that I have to go deal with when I don't want to be dealing with that stuff. This is at least a little more out of the way. There we go. Let the oil flow enough to keep the guns going on the west. Alright, so this is going to come in. It's going to refine a bunch of these. Every 5 of these has their own pump line for oil. And they share two water lines. Hopefully the lines are relatively compressed. That was broken there. That's unfortunate. And again, this one also should probably connect to here. If it's going to do anything useful, which it kind of won't till later, that's fine. Okay. Now, the idea is this will produce a larger volume and a steadily compressed volume. This stuff will disconnect from all this. We'll start pumping it in here. We'll start producing at a higher volume so that it's relatively balanced, hopefully, and pushing the oil back into this stuff temporarily to get it keep it running, and then hopefully the volume of oil will be majorly stepped up. Now all we're doing is changing this oil output, doubling this one line here, up here. But I think with all the speed mods and the oil levels compressed in, we may actually be able to... Yeah, the oil can't empty the train. That's great. These are entirely full. Entirely full. I think we would definitely have enough to keep some semblance of speed going here now that we got this connected, so... Oop. There we go. Push some oil through to this system just to keep these guys going for the temporary, because that's becoming an issue. There we go. That's something, anyways. Alright, well that's it for today. Thank you everybody for joining us for another episode. And you guys are... I don't even know what's going on here. All this oil will actually run somewhere. Really don't know. I think all this stuff is pressed through here first, but... whatever. Doesn't matter where it's coming from, what it's doing. It's getting oil, a bit of it, to keep the system semi-running right now. And we'll let them do their thing. Make sure all the guys have got... Yeah. Okay, good. So we'll continue this in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. See you in game.